Hey YouTube, it's that dude named Dave and welcome to my channel. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Before we get started, my price of admission: like, subscribe, and the bell notification below. I see you guys are watching my videos, but you're all not sub yet. So let me help you by helping me out here and give you guys a few seconds to do this. Okay, we got those few seconds out the way. We don't do long intros. Today's video, we're coming back to Kendra G. Now, she had a single mother call into her show looking for a new relationship. Let's just say there is a lot to unpack. So let's get to the video and we're gonna try to make this make sense.
My name's Shay.
Shay, how old are you?
I'm 31.
31.
Oh, I thought you were a lot younger. Okay. Shay, 31, you got pink hair.
Yes, I just
Pink
shot
hair,
my
y'all.
Like, if y'all go on my, I'm shaking. If y'all go on my page, yeah, I just shot my hair off. It was just one day I just woke up and I was just like, yeah, I'm tired of hair, and I just chopped it off.
Okay. All right, you got a pretty face, so keep the phone on your face. You gotta stop moving though, okay? Okay. Shay, how old? You said 31. Where you calling us from?
I'm Flint, Michigan.
Flint, Michigan.
Uh-oh. Flint, Michigan. Why I say uh-oh? I got a gang of family in Flint. I don't know if my family watched my channel. If y'all know her, hit me up. But let's just continue the video. I don't want to say anything. Let's just continue. Flint, Michigan's in the house.
Michigan. You have any kids?
Yes, I have 4.
4 kids. Same dad?
No,
How many dads?
3.
3 dads. How old are your kids?
13, 10, 6, and my baby gonna be 5 on Wednesday.
Okay, so 3 dads.
Hold on, guys. I'm stopping a lot early in this video here. Hold up. Wait, 13, 10, 6, and 5? Did I get that right? And she's 31 years old? Okay, let's continue, y'all. Just want to make sure I got that right.
Why couldn't you work it out with any of the dads?
Good question, Kendra.
One of them, he live in a different state. He was supposed to come here, and he just kept getting in trouble with the law. The other one,
Hold on. I'm stopping a lot here. We're going to break this one by one here so I don't forget. First baby daddy does not live in the same state, constantly get in trouble with the law. Know what that says? First baby daddy, Pookie and Ray Ray. You don't get higher than your baby daddy. So if you starting off this bad here and then you gave this man a baby, it's only down here for you, ladies. Plain and simple. So on top of that too, what if I say in my videos, do not mess with someone who's in a different state, because precisely if something happens where that there is a pregnancy involved and you do keep the baby, you got one parent in another state and another parent in another state, which means that how are you really co-parenting when 2 people are not even in the same area? This is why I always say, when a woman say he don't got to be in the same state unless you're planning on moving or you know that the person you're seeing is planning on moving, this is a bad idea. Let's continue.
wanted to control me, and
Second one to control.
I want to be controlled. And then the last one, I was my ex-husband.
So you was married?
Yes, we were.
Hold on, I'm stopping again. Wait, you actually found someone to marry you, and oh my God, wait, second husband was controlling. We need details on controlling. I don't know what that means, okay? Not even a husband, baby daddy. Let's make sure we're right here. The third one was a husband, and then she divorced him, whatever the case may be. So there's a lot of red flags for any man who wants to get in a situation here right off the rip. But let's let her continue to talk. Maybe it might get better, guys. Maybe. Let's continue.
That was a whole domestic cheating, lying, little whore. Just, he wasn't even ready to be married. He didn't deserve me at all. So, yeah.
Okay. So it seems like you had 3 traumatic situations.
Yeah, I'm cool though. Yeah.
Did you ever go to therapy after?
Mm-hmm.
You did?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so let's keep going. Shay, 31, Flint, Michigan, 4 kids. What do you do for a living?
I'm a truck driver. I do hair on the side. I'm in school right now. I eventually want to be a doctor. It's gonna take forever. Like, I've been kind of mad at myself because when I first graduated from high school. I had started, and then I was like, I can't be no doctor. And then boom, 13 years later, I'm like, maybe I should just try it and try to stick it out. So I'm finally about to go get my associates in science and then hopefully work my way up.
What kind of doctor do you want to be?
I either want to be a plastic surgeon or I want to deliver babies. So I'm just like being really hard on myself about it. Like, I don't know, I be feeling like I can't do it, but then I feel like I can. So I be just I'm just trying to take it easy. Just take it one day at a time.
Okay, let's pause that here. Let's unpack that. You're a truck driver, so you're already in a male-dominated industry. So I'm just going to automatically assume from a couple of videos I've done with women who are truck drivers that she has a very masculine, domineering personality, even to do this kind of job, basically. So that could be one of the red flags and issues why she could have a problem pair bonding here is the industry that she's in. Number two, you also do hair on the side. And then number three, you're in school to be a doctor. And then number four, hope I got my numbers right here, you got 4 kids by 3 different men. That is a lot going on. That is too much. You don't even have any degrees yet. She just said, I am working on getting my associates in science. So you know, even if she was going to school full time, she's 31 years old, she would not be done with school probably close to 40 to 41 years old right now, because you got to get your, you got to get your undergrad, and then you got to go and get post, and then you got to go do you got to go to residency. There are so many things that goes involved in being a doctor that she's probably only going part-time because of the fact that she's a truck driver on the road and all these other things here. So let's just say that she does fulfill her goal. Do we really think that she's gonna be done with this by the time she's 45 years old? I am being nice here and generalizing that on the perfect part-time schedule, she might be done by 46 or 47. So I'm not trying to discredit anybody on chasing their dreams, but we have to be realistic of our circumstances and look what actually is all involved with becoming the field that you're trying to get into, and also look at your age. I just see this as the fact that knowing of everything that she got going on, and she wants to be a wife again, looks like here, that's why she's on Kendra's show. If she really fulfilled her goals and stayed in school 50 years old, if we're lucky, let's just be honest. So I'm saying, not to be rude, I don't think she's gonna finish. I hate to say this here. The game is so long for her to do this here. I appreciate what she's trying to do, but let's just be honest, people. She got a lot going on. But let's continue. Some of y'all might kill me on this, but let's get back to this video.
I like the ambition. I think that's awesome.
Yes, the ambition.
A big goal
I
like
get
that
it.
would give you a long-term goal to focus on.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so this is Shay, 31. When's your birthday or zodiac sign?
Damn
April
zodiac
22nd,
signs.
I'm a tourist. Yes.
Taurus in the building. She lives in Flint, Michigan, 4 kids. It's a truck driver. You said, what was the second job besides truck driving?
Oh, I do hair on the side. Well,
Do
I
hair.
On the side. And she has aspirations becoming a doctor. What kind of man are you looking for?
Oh, here we go, y'all.
a man that has his own everything. Like every time I be with somebody, like I get into a relationship, with my ex-husband, I was with him for 5 years. And then after that, I was with somebody for 3.5 years. And then after that, I was with someone for a year and a half. And it's like every time I be with somebody, I find out they living with a whole nother female. And I'm like,
How'd you find your ex-husband live with another female?
No, well, not him, but I'm saying like the dude I was with for a year and a half, he was staying with people, staying with baby mamas, and he was very good at hiding it. So,
Did you ever go to his home?
Yeah, that's a whole nother show. But I want somebody with their own. So, you come out my house, we come.
You don't got to give me the whole details, but I'm just curious.
Hold on, let me pause here. And this is why I said at the beginning of the video, I said Flint, Michigan, oh boy. And then when I said earlier, you only get better than your baby daddy, I just got to be honest. Flint's in a bad spot right now. Not trying to put a wide net on every single man in Flint, but let's just say, guys, my people in Flint, y'all know it's pretty bad over there. So she is attracting Pookies and Ray Rays and Mr. Shirley's. She is who she's getting because of her baby daddy. You don't get any higher. And especially, you see her attitude and her demeanor and your location. I always say too, in my video said, sometimes you may have to relocate and go to a different area to get the response, to get the results that you're looking for. And then let's just be honest, just in general, Flint is a very, very poor town. We can't even get clean water in Flint. So if you're looking for a good, decent man who's not a Pookie and Ray Ray, and you had all these issues with these men, and then you got a travel dude who's not even in the same state as with you as well, you may need to move and change your circumstances. The men in that area is not for you. So the one you have chosen has brought you down and lowered your sexual marketplace. That's why I said in the beginning, oh Lord, Flint. I wanted to give the video a chance, but she's showcasing whatever your location is will dictate the responses that you get, and she is showcasing that with the Pookies and Ray Rays. Let's continue.
You say you dated him for a year and a half, so I want to know how you missed the loophole that he didn't have his own place. So did you ever go to his home while y'all were dating for a year and a half?
Good question, Kendra.
So, but he was living with somebody else? So was it not his apartment?
It was like they shared it, but he knew how to hide stuff.
Oh, so when you were going to the apartment, you didn't realize somebody else was living there with him?
Right, because I would look. I mean, I wasn't snooping, but you know what I'm saying? I got common sense. And
was you staying over?
No, I wouldn't stay over, but because I like to be in my own bed. I got my whole I like my bed high, you know. So I would go over there. Like I done been over there, but I ain't never spent a night. But it never crossed my mind. And he just was a really good liar. And it's just like one day I'm like, wait a minute. I start adding stuff up, and then I start asking him, and his answer would be different from the last time. I'm like, all right. Then finally he told me. I'm like, all right. And then it was just like, yeah.
And were you guys in a relationship or were y'all dating?
We were in a whole relationship. Like he started working with me. Like he started because I was driving garbage trucks, so I had got him a job to be my loader because I had started having issues with like the trucking industry. The pretty females. Now I'm looking a little rough right now. I ain't got no lashes, hair ain't done, no nails, nothing.
You look naturally pretty, so you don't need lashes and all those things.
I feel like a cancer patient. I look in the mirror like, ooh.
Thank you, Kendra. Repeat that, Kendra. Like I said, I'm not gonna dog her all the time. She sounds like a very concerned here. She's not laughing, kikiing. She's very listening and very deliberate. She's letting the caller talk and say her piece here. But good point here. Ladies, y'all don't need them damn lashes. Men hate those long ass ghetto ass lashes. Okay? All the extra stuff that black women be adding these accessories to them. The real men that you're looking for hates all of this. Rock your real lashes. You got them there unless something happened and you became a burn victim and everything's gone. But do not do these things that you think is okay for you or your friends. Who are you trying to attract? You're trying to attract your man. You're trying to attract a future husband, the boyfriend, the fiance, whatever the circumstances are in that particular moment here. You do not want to turn him off. Guys find these accessories complete turn off. But you want to know something? They may not say anything because they're scared of your response. But hardcore, strong men, alpha men's gonna say, baby, take them damn things off. You don't need them. So thank you, Kendra. You need to repeat this here. Let your ladies know y'all don't need them. These accessories, throw them in the garbage. All you're doing is wasting your money.
Well, let me tell you something. Most men like women without the lashes.
There you go, Kendra.
So, I mean, and are you trying to attract men or are you trying to attract women or gay guys?
Thank you, Kendra.
I'm strictly dickly. I don't. And it's funny
so
because
the point I'm trying to make is the way you look, most men want to see you like this. This is what most men want to see, you know, when they're looking at a woman. So for the person that you want to attract, I think you look great.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, Kendra, thank you for that. That was actually good advice from you. You don't need all this stuff, ladies. I'm not going to repeat it over and over again, but thank you, Kendra, okay, for saying that. And if you see this video, repeat that. Men do not like these additional accessories, especially black men, where it's very prevalent with black women in our community with these hairstyles and all these other items there. So I'll give credit where credit is due when she gives good counsel. Let's continue the video.
But continue. I kind of cut you off, but I wanted to get more details about how you didn't know you were dating him for a year and a half with him living with somebody else. So you said the guy has to have his own place. What else?
I mean, obviously, good job. I'm really big on family. Like, you can have 25 kids. I don't care. Long as you in their life. Long as it ain't no baby mama drama. I don't mind. I got 4. I can't have no more. Now, That is
Wait, before she gets into that, before I can have no more, I got to cut her off there, and I want everybody to hear this. You should not say, I don't care if you have 25 kids, take care. No. Just because you're saying that, I get what she's saying. That long as the man's responsible, he's taking care of his kids, I'm cool with that. But that is the wrong mentality, because he could be a Pookie and Ray Ray being in their lives and just having babies being irresponsible and not practicing dick discipline. So just because he's taking care of the kids, ladies, and guys, just because you saying that, he's doing other things wrong possibly, which could lead you to the wrong type of man. And the same thing for men, if you want to have the same mentality with women as well. You know, no, wrong, red flag. Just want to repeat that. Just because he's taking care of the kids does not mean what you're saying here. No, we need men to practice dick discipline. We don't need all these single mothers and say he's taking care of them. We don't need so many single fathers with multiple baby daddies, baby mamas, and multiple kids in different states. I gotta state that and emphasize that. Women, it's the wrong mentality. Don't think how she's thinking here. Let's continue now. Let her finish here.
It's not to say like eventually I get married again. He want a baby with his wife. We go through the steps to reverse it. That's cool. I can do that. But as of right now, I'm trying to get my children on up out of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to get it together. And I need, if you got children, I prefer men with children because, like I said, I'm clipped. So if he don't have children, then that's gonna be a lot of pressure on me.
Oh, you're clipped, so you literally cannot have any more kids.
Yeah, unless I get a reversal and see how that goes.
Gotcha.
Okay, guys, I hate to say this here. I'm gonna say it again. You can't have any kids with this woman here. She already has 4 kids. So you know what that means? You are being a stepdaddy. Once again, stepdaddyism is in full effect. That's why she's saying she don't mind you having kids, because she knows that she ain't gonna give you no more. She clipped her tubes. Fine, that's being responsible that she don't have any more kids. But by her doing this, and she's 31 years old, still very young with all these kids here. 13 years old, which means that she had her youngest in high school. Let's just be honest. But at 31 years old, how many men who is in her age bracket do want kids? She's automatically eliminated so many men in the picture here. So what do I always say? Sometimes you gotta try to work out with your baby daddy as long as there's no abuse or there's no violence involved, or like I said, domestic violence or cheating, things of that nature. She kind of touched on that, but what about the other ones? There's still 3 men in the picture with all these kids here. So let's continue.
Did you do that because after your last child, you just didn't want any more babies?
Yeah, my third child, it was like, okay, this is my third child, my third baby daddy. I don't want no more kids, cause this is not going, as I planned. And then the doctor was on BS, and I ended up getting on birth control, the birth control that lasts for 10 years. Yeah, it only lasted for 8 months. And when I had my 4th child, I found me a new doctor, and I made sure she understood that I don't want no more children. And
so your 4th child is your 4th child by your 3rd baby daddy?
Yeah. My 2 last ones is by my ex-husband.
Okay, got you. And you was married for how many years? You said 5 years?
No, we was married for 2. We was together for a total of 5.
Got you. Okay. So you mentioned already that you don't care if the guy already has kids. Do you have an appearance requirement? Does he have to look a certain way?
I prefer a nice looking man. Obviously, I got to be able to look at you because I'm very affectionate. I like the touch. I like the feel. I like to play with beards. I like to kiss. I'm very in your face. I mean, I'll give you your space, but you know what I'm saying? Like, and I prefer a tall man. I'm 5'4". So I love a tall man. I like yellow bones with hair, but long as he handsome, I prefer him tall. I just can't do no short man. That ain't gonna work.
You are 5'4". You see the items. I get you want what you want, but you are 5'4". How tall does he really have to be? Let me just put this out here for you, ladies. If you're someone who wears dresses and you like to wear heels, I'll give you 3 at the max. Depending on, you say you're 5'4", with heels, you may be 5'7", maybe 5'8". So someone 5'8" and above should work for you. If you out here looking for the tall men, light-skinned with beards, and you want NBA gang, no, that's not happening for you. That ship has sailed long time ago. Matter of fact, since you had your first kid 13 plus years ago, that was already out the picture when the first kid came into the picture here. So it's just funny how women who are short want tall men, when in actuality, you can actually get an average height man. The average height of a man today is still 5'9.5". So for women who want 6 feet tall, you should realize that the average man is still taller than you, and you're already eliminating over 50+% of the men who could be available for dating here. Let's continue.
How tall are you?
31.
Not how tall are you?
Oh, 5'4".
5'4". So is 5'9" tall to you?
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, 5'9"
Does he gotta make a
fine.
certain amount of money?
It's been hard with this little, with me being a truck driver, that they don't make as much, but long as they got a decent job and decent income and pretty stable, we could talk about it, because yeah, I know it's hard out here for a lot of men, especially black men. So long as he got a job, you know what I'm saying? Like, long as he on his feet, he got his own stuff. Because if he got his own car, house, and job, he can pretty much take care of himself. So that's all my major requirements.
Does he have to be in Flint, Michigan?
No, because I didn't dated some Flint dudes and I'm over them. I prefer Michigan. I do want to move, but I'm just not ready to move right now.
Gotcha.
Okay, if you're not ready to move, then don't date. Plain and simple. I get it. That's why I'm going in on this with Flint here. I hate to generalize, but you guys know Flint it's rough. It's been rough since back in the day. True story. I almost got jumped when I was a teenager in Flint because one of my family members, he probably don't remember this story. Yeah, he wanted to hang out. We were out by my grandmother's house and we walking around. I had no idea that Latin Kings were kicking it in Flint. I had no ideas that BDs were kicking it in Flint. I had no idea that GDs were in Flint. This was the younger that dude here. I'm in high school. I don't even know about what goes on in Chicago. I didn't know that these other gangs were in other states and things of that nature. I'm only localized. So we out hanging out. Next thing you know, man, we almost got ours just because we was trying to help my cousin out go to someone's house here. Didn't realize that here. I stayed in the house the entire time after that point here. Never left. I ain't giving you all the full details because it was messed up. And you know what? I didn't go back to Flint till my grandmother passed away almost 10 years later. And even to that point here, I have not been back to Flint since. So I get it when she says, I don't want to deal with Flint men. But when we have this many kids at this age here, if you're not planning to move, then you need to A, work it out with one of these baby daddies or ex-husbands, or just don't date till the kids are a certain age and then you get back on the market again, or you move. Plain and simple. If you're not gonna move, then you need, in all these options here, you need to relax and focus on your kids until it's time to be back on you. Because once you have kids, it's no longer about you, it's about those little ones here, and it's about their health and their welfare and their well-being. Let's continue.
If he don't live in Michigan, I want to see him frequently. Like, I want us to be able to travel like close to once a month type.
So this is Shay, 31. She's a tourist in Flint, Michigan. 4 kids, 3 men. She was honest with us. Truck driver, does hair on the side and wants to be a doctor. So Shay, let me ask you this question. I love you. I love your spirit. I love that I can tell you are trying to focus on bettering your life for yourself and your children, right? I'm a female, so I got to ask you questions from a guy's perspective because that's what you desire, right? So what do you say to the man that's watching and is very cautious because you have 3 children's father and they're not sure if they want to align their life with you because of that reason?
Good question, Kendra.
My baby daddies, I don't even say it like that, but like my ex-husband, I don't communicate with him. It's always some issues with him, but basically what I'm trying to say is you don't have to worry about none of that. My first baby daddy, he lived in Kentucky. They know I haven't had sex with none of them since my babies was babies. So there's no drama. My middle child dad, he live here. He come get my daughter on the weekends, and like holidays and stuff. He's very cordial. Like if you was to be here and and eventually, you want to meet him, he'll meet you. If not, that's fine too. But I don't have no baby daddy issues. There's no drama in my life. Only thing you might get, I'm a little loud, but that's normal. But yeah, I don't got none of that issues. Like that ain't, I don't got time for that. That's why I'm not with them. And I cut that off. Like Like, you know how baby daddies be like, oh, you still mine? They know they can't touch me. My son 13, I haven't had sex with his dad since he was 8 months. My 10-year-old, I haven't had sex with him since I was like 5 months pregnant. And then my ex-husband, when my 5-year-old, I think he was maybe 9 or 10 months, and I think that's push. I think he was like 8 months. But yeah.
Okay. So do they?
Seriously? I gotta end the video on that one. She said that there is no problems with baby daddies. You ain't gonna have none. I was looking like that because there is all sorts of problems with that answer. Okay, let's go to the first one here. In Kentucky and you're in Michigan. So the oldest doesn't even see their dad. The second one she mentioned is locally there, but he's obviously a Pookie and Ray Ray and things of that nature. Let me go back to the first one too. He's always in and out of jail. That's what she said in the beginning. Kentucky, in and out of jail. Second one, Pookie and Ray Ray. Third one here was married, said 5 years, and then was only married for 2 before she divorced him and had 2 kids with him. But she's saying that, oh, you don't have any problems. That is all kinds of problems. That tells me that when we're together, it's 5 people that I'm accepting into the household here right off the rip. It's not me going to the situation saying that it's going to be me and you. It's going to be me and you and the 13, the 10, and the 6, and the 5-year-old. Just as you implore, AKA stepdaddyism. There is so many items wrong with that. So why did I bring this video to the tribe, guys? We will always say, you don't get no higher than your baby daddy, ladies. So if you chose the wrong one at the wrong age, just know that your value, unfortunately, is going to plummet. And then you're going to have to figure out how you can get what you want, because most men see this with 1 kid and 1 baby daddy is an issue. You have 3 of them. You're only 31 years old. You know what needs to happen here? This woman needs to go back to therapy. She needs to work on herself. Why does she keep dealing with these type of men and not using the proper protection and then having these kids here? Well, she was saying that she was going to the doctor on one of them and that the doctor was on BS, and then she found out that she was pregnant for her second kid with that last husband, and then before she left him here. But there are other forms of birth control. Even if you're married, and it's not like she didn't want to have no more kids with this man. So what are you doing, ladies? Y'all love that raw, don't you? Y'all love to get juicy and buns glazed with no protection. But you know what happens with no protection? You become a woman like her. All these kids, no man in the house, no stability. And then when you have that, then you're thinking that you're looking for the next man to come in and to fix and clean things up. That is the wrong way to think here. I'm just gonna keep repeating over and over and over again. We need to marry before we carry. Now, I understand that there's gonna be some people in my tribe, a lot of men who don't believe in marriage. So if you're not believing in marriage, don't bring any kids in this world without stability, knowing that this woman's gonna have any insurances. And ladies, make sure you have insurances on the man, because what are we doing continuing this Black community? We're constantly building single mothers up. We're constantly creating these tropes here. We're constantly building out the wrong imagery and the wrong ideas that is constantly bringing our community to a lower and lower plummet. And let me just add something here too. I talk on the Black perspective here, but in this society, in the US culture here, it is happening with all cultures. It doesn't matter if you're white, Puerto Rican, Mexican, we're seeing it on a global scale. I'm talking personally in the Black community here. So I want men to realize here and to understand that this is wrong. This is red flags. Women, this is red flags. This is not the mentality we want to continue to keep on seeking and doing. So let's look at this the right, proper perspective. If you're not ready to be married, don't bring any kids in this world. If you gotta have that sex, use protection. And if you are not doing any of these things here, and then you come be an unwed mother, and you bring in all these babies here, and you're not requiring the man to actually be of any kind of disciplinary action or be a father figure in the household here, all you're doing is just making the situation worse for you in the end, and you're never gonna get the results. So let's just remember, guys and ladies, do not practice bad decisions that's going to impact your present and your future, like this woman here. She's only 31 years old. And you know what, though? There's a lot of life. that's still in her. But you know what though? There's gonna be a lot of things that she wants that's not gonna be at her disposal because of the wrong man that she constantly keeps choosing over and over again. So let's be mindful of these things and not keep making these same decisions like these women right here. Comment, like, subscribe, and click on that bell notification below. I want to know what you guys think about this woman here, about Kendra. She wasn't too bad in this video. And what you think about me and my commentary. But until next time, I'm that dude named Dave. See y'all later, YouTube world.